All right, folks, it's Thursday night. I'm about to say Monday night, but it's Thursday night, Silver Fox Fitness Club. Every Thursday night, we have a show, and my co host, Yvette Smith, she's under the weather day. So tonight, I have this brother here, Christopher Rojas. Christopher, I'm glad to have you here, my man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the invite, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely. You know, Silver Fox Fitness Club is to motivate people 40 and 50, to motivate us to get in shape, take our health serious. When we were younger, it's more about the financial thing in our life, you know, making the money, having a good life, having the stability of living comfortable. Now that you're older, your metabolism slowed down, your health that you always neglected when you was younger, it become a priority. You start having all these health problems. You have a hard time losing weight, and you're going to the doctor, and they talking about putting you all on this medication. Now your health has came to collect. So now we're at that point now where you got to put your health first. A lot of time we try to ignore it, but hey, like I said, when that metabolism slows down, everything that your parents went to, your grandparents went through, you experiencing some of that stuff.
Absolutely.
Now, exactly. So the purpose of Silver Fox Fitness Club and the group is to motivate people, inspire people our age to put our health first to get in shape. When people post their videos and their pictures on the group page, that right there, hopefully it inspires people to want to do something to take their health serious. I know it definitely inspired me. And that was the purpose of creating this page. This brother right here, Christopher Rojas, been posting quite daily, and I just had to bring him on. A lot of times I see him, he'll be walking his Dalmatian dog. Every time I see you with that dog, it reminds me of my great aunt. When I was a little kid, she had a Dalmatian dog, and the dog name was Spot, of course. And that and that dog there, man, I ain't gonna lie, that dog there was mean though. It was,
Yeah.
but every time I see that dog, it made me think about her dog when she had that dog, man.
Yeah.
I just like seeing you walk the dog. And one thing I like about you walking the dog, you use that dog to exercise for yourself as well as exercising that
Absolutely,
dog.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
what is your dog name? Before we get
So
into
the
it.
dog's name is Kenzie. We actually received the dog from a friend of a friend. They already had the dog for about 2 years, and they had a newborn. The newborn was allergic because the dog sheds a lot of hair. It's a beautiful coat,
Uh-huh.
but man, the hair is like everywhere. And so we was
Mhm.
like, all right, he's used to the name. We tried to name him a few things, and he wasn't really responsive. But the dog's name is Kenzie. It's a male Dalmatian. A lot of
Mhm.
people, when I first got him, was like, man, he's aggressive, he's mean, but they're naturally guard dogs. So, they have a
Yes.
really large, loud bark. And so he's actually a great family dog. He plays with my kids, and he loves to play and exercise. So what I do to keep him from tearing up the house is regularly take him out. And he actually did help me get a lot more active because I was walking him regularly, at least twice a day. And so,
Mhm.
sometimes I walk him a little shorter. Sometimes I
Mhm.
walk him a little longer. The longer I walk him, obviously he'll be good for the rest of the evening or the rest of the morning while I'm gone away at work. And so, man, he's been a really good blessing to the family, especially myself, because sometimes I don't have a buddy or a workout partner.
Yeah.
Boom, there goes my dog, man's best friend. I take him outside and we go for our strolls.
And man, that's great, man. I got a coworker has a dog, and his mom, was staying with him, and she went back home. So she left the dog with him until she come back. I think she's gonna be gone for 2 months. This dude here has dropped. He's about my height, about 6'4", and he did this extreme diet. So he already lost like around 50 pounds.
Okay.
Every morning we usually work nights. When we get off of work, he said he has to take his dog walking, and they usually walk about 3 miles. And this
Yeah.
guy's still dropping weight by walking
Mhm.
the dog. The dog forces him to exercise by
Mhm.
walking. So
Absolutely.
that is a great thing. So anybody that don't have a dog or thinking about getting a dog, that right there, and you trying to lose weight,
Mhm.
that would be a good thing, good way
Great
to start right
accountability
there.
partner right there. Yep. They're not gonna be
Yes,
like, no, I'm not talking about it today, or I gotta work. He's right there at the door ready, you
yes.
know.
Yes,
Sometimes when I'm
yes.
not ready, he's nudging me like, "Yo, what you doing? Let's go." Mhm.
Definitely,
Absolutely.
definitely. All right, Chris, go ahead and tell us who is Christopher Rojas. Tell us who you are. We see you
Absolutely,
posting.
man. Yeah.
Let's find let's get it. Let's get into your fitness transformation. Let's get into it.
Absolutely, man. So my name's Christopher Rojas, man. I'm a native Houstonian, father of four beautiful children. Uh, come from a middle class family. Grew up in the Ridgemont subdivision. Shout out to Fort Bend Schools. Product of Willow Ridge High School, Crystal McCullough Middle School, Texas Southern University. Educator by trade. You know, I do health at school. I'm a health teacher and I do technology. Um, I had been on and off on this fitness thing for a while, and around, right when COVID hit, we went on lock. I had to do something, man, to keep my mental health intact. It was a lot going on, still a lot going on in today's world, and I was like, you know what? Let me go for a walk. Let me grab a bike, and I kind of took it slow on the things that didn't take a lot of strenuous effort because I was overweight. I was overweight and sluggish in my energy, and I just knew that I had to do something. So when COVID hit, I started exercising regularly, just with the small equipment I had in my apartment complex. Used what I had, and started getting out a lot more because being outside is good for everyone. So going for those nice walks and those bike rides really helped me to get more focused on myself. Have a family history of diabetes, so some diseases, can be passed through, your bloodline, your genetics. And so I saw my pops, suffer through, poor health choices or whatnot. And I was like, man, I don't want to do that. I want to be better, so I can be here longer from my family. My pops um, passed away from congestive heart failure shortly after his 60th birthday, and so a
Wow.
lot of times, unfortunately, minorities pass away from different, health conditions. And sometimes we feel like it's a little too soon, but, a lot of these things are preventable. So once I fell into the health content subject area, I was like, look, man, I got to do something. And so that really sparked my journey. And it's been just that, it's a marathon. It's not a race. It's a journey. I do my best to exercise regularly and motivate others, like you say, just by posting, encouraging people, liking their posts, hey,
Mhm.
good job, commenting, just really trying to spread the love and positive energy so other people can be like, you know what, I can do this too.
Wow, wow, that's great, man. That's great. First of all, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
So, man, honestly, I will be 40. I'm a little bit under the
That's okay.
requirement.
That's
When I
okay. That's
joined,
okay.
I didn't really peep. I was like, man, this is a nice little club. Let me see. I hit
Yeah.
the request and I got approved. God is good to me. And Lord willing, in October on the 14th,
Mhm.
I'll be 40. I got a lot
Oh,
of salt
well,
and
that's
pepper
good.
already, but I'll be
Yeah.
40. And so I'm feeling good, man. I actually had my 20-year class reunion last summer. Shout out to Willow
Wow.
Ridge, class of
Mhm.
2001. And
Mhm.
so last summer, I was like almost at my high school weight, which was
Mhm.
really incredible. Because at one point I was close to 300 pounds, and I didn't like how
Yeah.
I was feeling. I didn't like I would being unable to find clothes in the regular sections. I had to start shopping and big and tall, and not because I was mainly tall, but because my weight was just too much that I couldn't find my regular size clothes. And so now I
Mhm.
feel a lot better, since I started my journey being more consistent on my eating and exercise. I've been able to drop 30 pounds and maintain it off, gain at least about 5 pounds of lean muscle,
Mhm.
which are small wins to some people, but for me, it's a win. Every time I
Man,
can
that's
get up and
still a
complete
win.
something, it's a win. So you check that off, like, hey man, I did that. Boom. Next day,
Mhm.
boom, or every other day. Some people have a different routine and just try to do better each day. So, I'm here
Yeah.
now, thankfully, because you invited me here.
Oh,
And
yeah,
really because
definitely.
you got the whole page up, man, which is awesome. I've seen other pages and I've been part of some pages, but ended up, taking myself off because it wasn't as motivating and wanted as positive as this page is. So man, I appreciate you even for having this
Man,
page.
I appreciate it too. Imma tell you something, man. I wouldn't care if you was 25. If you join the group, man, and if it's gonna get you to start exercising, I'm good with it, man. I just
Absolutely.
put 40 to 50 just to because we're the people that really have to, take
Yeah,
initiative to
yeah.
take our health serious. But if you was
Hmm.
25 and you really wanted to get into fitness and working out and posting, I don't care. Long
Right.
as it motivate, long as it motivates people to do it, because we all in this together,
Yes,
all in
sir.
this together, man. And this is no joke, man. This struggle with our health is not a joke, man. Especially now, because when we was younger, I'm older than you. I'm 53.
Okay.
When I was younger, we used to do a lot of activities outside. Now everything is, on the
Inside.
computer. Yeah,
Hmm.
so it takes people away from activities that's outside. So yeah, definitely, man. Definitely,
Yeah.
I'm so happy I'm glad that you post, because it helps me when I see it. A lot of times when I don't feel like exercising, feel like working out, when I see people post, I started feeling guilty, and it started pounding on me, and I'm like, man, look at this. I got to do it. These people
Yeah.
doing it. They doing it every day. They posting. I got to get out there and do it. So I appreciate it, man. I
Yeah. For
definitely
sure.
appreciate it, man.
Absolutely,
Definitely.
man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So last time we talked, you said that you have like you sell like what, herbals and herbs
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
So I'm a Herbalife distributor. Shout out to my upline, Tawana Lewis, for
Mm-hmm.
Diamond Fit Nutrition, and my other upline, Terrell Roberts with We Fit. I do Herbalife Nutrition, which is what really helped me to stay
Mm-hmm.
on target with the nutritional products and really just the community. Similar to your fitness club, there's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of good professional community in
Mm-hmm.
regards to being active. Because I'm always on the go, and a lot of times when you're on the go, you don't make the best decisions with your
Mm-hmm.
meal selections. So with the different meal replacement shakes that we offer at Herbalife, I can just grab something in the shaker cup and go. I can blend it in under 5 minutes and go. Um, for me, it was the energy teas as well. Prior to losing the 30 pounds, I was really sluggish. Having those
Mm-hmm.
long hours at work, at school, and not eating the best foods was really taking a toll on my energy. So once I got on these amazing products, after a few months of being on the products and being consistent with the workout routines that I got from being in the community, man, I was
Mm-hmm.
able to drop 20 pounds.
Wow.
It's just
Wow.
disclaimer here. It's not your average type of weight, but if you're consistent in what you're doing with the products and eating clean as well,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna work. And that's with any regimen, any program. You eat well and you exercise and you consistent, you're gonna start chiseling off those pounds that you want to lose, or whatever your goal is. You're gonna start gaining that muscle if that's what
Mm-hmm.
you want to do. So yeah, man,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Herbalife and those products.
Mm-hmm.
I can drop the link in this chat really quick
Yeah,
to the
yeah. Go ahead. Go
site if
ahead.
that's cool. And I'm like a double entrepreneur. I have a page to my photography, which is
Yeah.
my first passion for sure.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
I just dropped it in there really quick, man. So I do photography, I teach, and
Mm.
I'm into health and fitness, man. I love it. It makes me feel good, and I just like to see how other people are affected by that positive
Yeah.
energy.
Well, you definitely want to let people know that you're a photographer on this page, because back in Houston, you never know. Some fitness people might want some professional photos done. So
Yeah,
you
absolutely, man. Hit me
definitely want
up,
to let them know, man.
family photos,
Yeah.
portraits, school photography. I mean, whatever you need,
Mm,
that's my contact information. You can email me directly once you get online, and we can chat about it for sure.
definitely, definitely. I got Miss Yolanda said hi, and Miss
Hey, how you
Betty. Miss
doing?
Miss Betty, she was my first person I interviewed, the Silver Fox Fitness Club, and she's from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, my,
And
my my parents are from Brooklyn. Shout out to
yeah,
Brooklyn. What's up, Miss
yeah, she
Betty?
from Brooklyn. Yeah, she posts a lot. Miss Betty, that's my girl right there. She's the golden child,
Awesome.
Miss
Thank you
Betty.
for joining tonight.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, man. So, like, okay, now I seen like on the video you had several. So y'all have a group that people work out, because I seen that you had a
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
Okay,
All
okay,
well, not all, but a lot of the coaches, mainly our coaches in our club, man, are Wheeler Ridge alumni. Yeah.
okay,
So this
okay.
past Wednesday, just was it today's Thursday? So yesterday, what I posted in the chat, all of those are coaches on the team, and we all graduated from the Ridge, but
Wow,
all
wow.
different age groups, all different fitness levels, man. We all got a common goal to be a better version of ourselves and just help people to get there along the way. And
Mm-hmm.
so, man, that is Landmark Community Center that we're at on Wednesdays at 6:30, which is
Mm-hmm.
the old school former Mo City gym.
Mo
If you're
City.
from Mo
Yeah.
City, regardless if you're from Ridgemont, Ridgegate, Brigate, y'all know where that Mo City gym is at right there off of Main and Cartwright. It is a landmark, so it's now
Yeah.
called Landmark Community Center. So y'all check us out Wednesdays at 6:30. Just come on through, pop on up, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
definitely have a great time with you all. We'll do some stretching, some exercises, and answer any questions that y'all have about any products.
Wow, wow. Y'all definitely need to check them out. And for the people that don't know about Willow Ridge High School, I also went to Willow Ridge High School, came out in '88. Willow
Okay.
Ridge High School is a unique high school. When I say unique high school, it's like a big family. People still keep in touch with each other. And that's
Absolutely.
something that I have never really seen. People still keep in touch with each other. When a person died that went to Willow Ridge High School, we say a fallen eagle
Hmm.
had passed away.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, we had another eagle passed away, Garland Moses.
Yeah.
He passed away, I think Monday night or I think it was a Monday or
Yeah.
Tuesday. He passed
Recently,
away
yeah, a
recently.
couple of
Yeah,
Eagles have gained
Moses.
their wings.
Yes, and people for the people that don't know, Moses was struggling with diabetes. That's what we was talking about earlier, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was struggling real bad. And he had it real bad. Moses was struggling with trying to eat right, like a lot of us,
Yeah.
and he had the bad case of diabetes. And I'm just like me. I have that in my family too as well. Blood pressure problems. I'm on medication as well, trying to lose this weight to get off the medication and all that stuff. So when you said that, I definitely understand that.
Hmm.
But yeah, Willow Ridge is a big community of people that, like, he was naming out these subdivisions in the area: Brigade, Ridgemont,
Yeah.
Chasewood. We
Yeah.
are a big family. When I say
Absolutely.
big family.
Yeah.
And it's good to talk to somebody from back home. Definitely like that.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it
Like
was a
that.
pleasure to find out. I was like, oh man, he went to the Reds. That's cool.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
Reds is still holding it down.
definitely, definitely. So, Chris, like, I noticed one time I seen your wife. She works out with you too, sometime, right?
Yeah, so this fit couple thing is something that I do promote, and so she also works in education, and so what I do is encourage her to be like, hey, let's go for a walk. Everybody's
Mm-hmm.
not into exercising all the time, but just walking alone, man, can do wonders for your
Mm-hmm.
health. And so before our son Isaac was born, she did a little bit more of the hit cardio and stuff like that. And then during the pregnancy, we just kind of really stuck to walking. And so it really just helped her have a really good delivery. And then
Mm-hmm.
afterwards, we stay on the walking. I don't force anybody to do anything. I'd love for her to join me a lot more often. But, when she says I'm down, I'm like, come on, baby, let's go. And so she did attend a couple of those sessions with us, which she says she enjoyed. And then we walk regularly in our complex. And I told you I live near Tom Bass, so we'll go to Tom
Mm-hmm.
Bass or whatnot. You know how the ladies are sometimes. She don't always want to be posted bad hair day and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But I definitely encourage her, because health is wealth. And luckily or thankfully, her family, to my knowledge, doesn't have a lot of issues with the high blood pressure and the diabetes. She has some very young and active grandparents. All of my grandparents have passed away. Actually, it's been about 2 years now that my last living parent had passed away. But natural causes for my grandmother. But
Mm-hmm.
with me having the diabetes that run in the family, the high blood pressure, the heart disease and stuff like that, I really took it upon myself to do better and then set that example as the leader of the home so that my kids can follow the same. My oldest that I was telling you about is the athlete at Stafford, so
Mm-hmm.
she's into athletics. My oldest son Nicholas is into different various little league sports, and of course when he sees me doing my push-ups, burpees and stuff like that, it really fires me up when I see him trying to maintain focus and speed and do it with me. So man, I just want to encourage anybody and everybody, even if it's just walking, even if it's just a
Mm-hmm.
couple of days out the week, keep going. You know, you don't have to do it every day, 2, 3 hours a day. If that's what you want to do, more power to you. If you got the time
Mhm.
to commit to do that, great. 20, 30 minutes, you know, every other day, being consistent and watching what you eat, you're going to get results.
Definitely, definitely. So you're a health teacher.
Yeah. Yeah. I
That
teach.
that definitely aligns. That definitely aligns with what you
Absolutely.
accomplish.
Absolutely. You know, God always has a plan. And it was kind of funny to me how I even ended up in education because, you know, growing up, school just really, after a while, I was like, man, this isn't really my thing. You know, I'm going to get through it. Thankfully, you know, I graduated, thank God, and didn't plan too much for college, but was able to go to Texas Southern University. Shout out to my former band director, the late great Mr. Ronald B. Thornton, is a product of Texas Southern. That's how I learned about Texas Southern. I played the trombone in his band. So, you know, back then, back in the day, I'm pretty old school now. Texas Southern was open enrollment, which blessed someone like myself who wasn't as serious at the time about his education and was able to walk on campus with not much credentials and got the help that I needed. Ended up graduating.
Hmm.
It's changed since then. They've raised the expectations of requirements, which is perfect. It's a great institution. I love my TSU. Um, but when I started teaching health, I wasn't in the best shape of my life. You know, I was walking up the
Yeah.
stairs. We live on the third floor right now. And by the time I got to the second floor, I was out of breath. My knees were hurting. I was like, man, I got to do something. Like, I cannot be in front of these kids, you know, being like a hypocrite, telling them, you know,
Yeah.
do this
About
and do
health.
that, and my body's not showing the same. So I
Hmm.
really had to dig deep because for me, in my opinion, being healthy is all about self love and self discipline. You know, you don't
Yeah.
have to be super small, cut up with abs to be considered healthy. I know a lot of guys that weigh more than me that are solid and have a lot of endurance, but they have a lot of self love and self discipline. So for anyone who's trying to get back on the journey, trying to start your journey, it starts right here in your heart, right here in your mind. Have some
Hmm.
self love, self discipline. You know, be around other people and really find a why. You know, why am I wanting to do this? And for me, that re-spark of the why came from being a health teacher. I was like, yo, I cannot
Yeah.
be in this classroom, can't fit my pants, you know, out of breath walking from outside to the class or from the cafeteria to the class. I was like, I had to
Mm.
do something. So just doing that and being able to actually show the transformation before and after pictures to some of my students, a lot of them I started noticing we're bringing their own lunches to school.
Yeah.
Kid would always ask me, "Hey, what's the routine that you do, Mr. Rojas? Hey, I'm on this protein shake and this and that," and it really just made me happy that they started to implement what I was telling them, which told me, "Hey, they're paying attention, they're listening." You
Yeah.
know,
Hmm.
people will view you and stuff like that, and I don't do it for the like. So if I get a like or not, it's all good. But people are watching you, so, you know,
Hmm.
I just try to do what's best for myself. And hopefully, when folks are watching, they're like, man, I can do that for myself too, because it's going to make me a better person. So, you know, that's
Yeah.
all I'm trying
Wow.
to do, man, is make myself a better person. And in the long run, if someone else jumps on it and becomes better, I mean, that's a blessing to me and them.
Man, and that's great. You getting them while they're young, so you getting them to create a habit of their health. When I was in health, when I was in school, I was in health. I just took it because it was just a class, and
Yeah, it's a requirement. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
You
it was a
got to take it.
requirement. Yeah. Now I'm like, oh wow, if I had took health, if I had to take health now, I'll ace it because it's
Yeah,
so important. It is so
yeah, yeah, yeah,
important.
for
It,
sure.
it and one of the main what things I figured out to lose weight is to stay away from the processed food. You know,
Absolutely.
processed food
Absolutely.
is that's one of the easiest things that we can grab and warm
Mhm.
up or eat and whatever.
And drinking
And
those sugary drinks,
oh man, wow.
drinking
You
those
know
sugary
what?
drinks, man.
I'm glad you said that because I my wife and I we have a vending machine business as well, and we have like 20 machines.
Okay.
So every week I have to go shopping and buy a whole bunch of stuff. And I picked up a case of Red Bull, and
Mhm.
there was a case underneath the case I was picking up, and it had, I guess it leaked. Oh my God, the smell was
Right.
horrible.
Yeah.
It smelled like pig slop. I don't know if anybody ever smelled pig slop. Pig slop is horrible.
I'm sure you
It's
don't want
horrible.
to.
And the first thing that came to my mind is if that stuff smelled like that, We putting this stuff in our
Yeah.
bodies.
What is it doing to your insides? Yep.
Exactly.
You made a
Exactly.
good point there, man. It makes me
Yeah.
remember of being in the band hall. You just gave me a flashback memory. We
Mhm.
would be restricted to bring certain drinks, and our bender
Mhm.
was like, "No, you can't bring that red Gatorade in here." He was like, "You see this stain on our carpet? What do you think it's doing to your insides?" So
Mhm.
he encouraged us to bring water, if anything, water and maybe some natural juice if you just needed a little sugar. But a lot of these sports drinks are high in sodium, they're high in sugar. A lot of these
Mhm.
energy drinks do the same. And it's another reason why I do like the supplements that I offer. We have an energy effervescent tablet called Liftoff that has
Mhm.
85 grams of caffeine, so it gives me a little boost that I need when I'm kind of running low on energy, but it's zero sugar. I could just drop
Mhm.
the tablet in some cold water and boom, I got a delicious energy drink that's not going to give me a crash later because it's not filled with a
Mhm.
whole bunch of sugar. And that sugar is just going to go to those spots in our bodies that we want to work on anyway. It's either going to go to your stomach, it's going to go to your thighs, it's going to go to your
Mhm.
buttocks or whatnot. And within that few seconds to few minutes that we drink that energy drink full of sugar or that soda or have that fast food, it's going to
Mhm.
take us an hour longer to burn that off on the treadmill. So you got to start really thinking, is this making sense? Putting this
Yeah.
into my body, when I can go ahead and drink some water and actually be refreshed,
Mhm.
or eat some fruit like watermelon or cantaloupe or things that are high and rich in water and still get hydrated and have natural sugar and not be sitting here messing up all the hard work I've been doing in the gym. Because
Mhm.
a lot of it is just nutrition. I hear people say all the time, well, all you got to do is just eat in moderation, and that's part of discipline too. Remember, I talked about self-discipline, but
Mhm.
imagine if you were eating in moderation the right things, and not
Mhm.
just eating those things that, oh, it's pizza, but it's in moderation. Like how much healthier you would be, how much more crazy your results would be. So
Mhm.
people just got to really try to do hard, to go hard in eating the right stuff. See, people when they hear the word discipline, they relate it to like punishment, and it's not
Yes.
necessarily punishment. A discipline is like what we're doing now. We're being consistent on our workout routines. A discipline is like learning a new language. Discipline
Mhm.
is learning a new skill. So I try to teach my students that when I say, hey, be disciplined, I'm not saying you're gonna get a detention or you're gonna get in trouble. It's actually
Mhm.
something good for you. So
Mhm.
people just need to work on that.
And they do definitely, man. I mean, you got to be disciplined. And when you start out, it's kind of hard at first, but then you just really, after that second week, it get a little bit easier. You kind of in the
Mhm.
zone, and you stick with it. And man, within the month, man, you created a habit. So
Yeah.
definitely that, man. And that was something that I was struggling with at first with discipline, because when I had got into trucking and kind of on the road all the time, man, it's like I just ate whatever. I ate because I was bored. I,
Yeah.
I ate I ate to keep me up.
To
I'll
keep
be
you up.
driving, I'm
Mhm.
tired, yeah, tired, I'm sleepy, and I got a lot of miles to burn. I will pull over, get a bag of chips, soda,
Yeah.
and all that. In reality, it really didn't even help me because after I ate it, I was still tired.
That probably felt worse. Yeah. Now you
Yeah, it
bloated.
felt
Now you
worse.
sleepy.
Yeah,
Yep. Absolutely.
yeah.
Hmm.
So it really didn't even help, man. Man, I tell you what, man, I appreciate this interview. This is another great one, and
Thank
and
you,
and I
sir.
re- I
Thank you, Mr.
really I
Al.
really do. And like I told you, you go ahead and uh post your business. Go ahead
Absolutely.
and do it, man. This is what this for. Anything that's doing to help people, inspire people to work out, to put their health first, go ahead and promote much as you want. You have no problem for me on that. I'm
Thank
okay
you,
with it,
sir.
brother.
Thank you, Big Al. I
Definitely,
appreciate you, man.
definitely, man. Definitely, man. So, give them your information how they can reach out to you. I'm also going to
Yeah,
post it, but give them the
absolutely.
information how they can reach out to you.
Yeah, so from our Herbalife distribution site, if you're looking for any products, meal replacements, you want to get some energy going, you can go to Christopher Rojas 82.goherbalife.com. So that's Christopher CHRISTOPATR. My last name Rojas ROJAS. Shout out to my 80s babies. 82 is the year I was born. .goherbalife.com. And
Mm-hmm.
if you're looking for a photographer for event photography, weddings, couples, you can go to www.cjphotostudios.smugmug.com. I dropped it in the chat for you, Big Al, so you can just
Okay.
copy it or whatever. And
Okay.
yeah, man, y'all give me a holler. We can talk about health and fitness. We could talk about, being creative to get your next headshots going, whatever you need. I'd be, happy to be of service.
Hmm. Next time when you post some pictures, post your pictures of when you gain, you had all that
Yeah,
weight
get my
on you.
before and afters. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. I
yeah,
could do
yeah.
that.
Go ahead and
Yes.
post it. I seen them. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
post them so they'll see them. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I could do them more regularly. I normally like post on like a transformation Tuesday or like
Yeah.
a flashback Friday. Facebook will remind you, stuff will pop up. I was like, whoa, that was me back in the day. So yeah, I definitely
I,
put something up for sure to keep them in the loop, man.
yeah, and you not lying about that. Facebook would show some stuff, man. I mean, they be posting pictures when I was in my 40s, and I'm like, damn, I ain't had no gray. Now I got all
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
doggone
I'm
gray.
looking
I'm
at that
like,
like, yo, I had hair, no grays. I had that extra weight, but I had all that hair, so it's all good.
yeah, definitely, man, definitely, man. I enjoyed it. I got to bring you back on again.
Yes,
I
sir.
definitely enjoy it, and also I'm gonna text me your information
Okay.
and what I'm saying your address. I'm gonna send you a shirt and
Thank you,
your
man.
size. And I mean,
Yeah,
anybody that
yeah.
comes on the show, I want to give them a shirt. I want
Thank
to
you,
give them a
sir.
shirt for doing that, man.
I'll wear it loud and proud for sure, man.
I
I
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it, man. Definitely.
Awesome.
All right, folks. This is another good session of the Silver Fox Fitness Club show. I appreciate you checking us out. Next week, for the people that probably didn't see Yvette, she was under weather. She'll be back next week. Um,
Get well
I'm
soon,
working on some
Yvette.
stuff. Yeah, Yvette. That's my girl right there. And we will have. I think we having the guest next week. I'm still working on it. If not, it'd be me and Yvette. You know how we rock and roll. We'll keep it going. So I got a lot of stuff going in this big old head of mine's. What I want. Anything that you think we could do to make this show better, just go ahead and just DM me. Let me know. I'm all ears. I'm trying to make the show better. I'm trying to motivate us, and also people that you haven't seen post in a while, reach out to them or let me know, and I'll reach out to them because
We'll
we
check that
definitely
out.
want to check on. Yeah, we want to check on. It was one woman, I think her name was Margaret, and she hadn't posted in a while. I'm gonna reach out to her and see how she doing because this is what the group page is for, to hold us accountable, to keep us focused, to stay on track. Because a lot of us kind of fall off. I'm one of them. I fall off, and I need to post more. A lot of time I get so wrapped up, with my job. Like I said, I have a vending machine business, and I work at the
Yeah,
hotel, and I have small kids. But
yeah.
no excuses. I still got to find time to
Right.
post more pictures. Just because I'm not posting pictures doesn't mean I'm not working out and eating right. It
Yeah,
just I need to focus
absolutely.
more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
A lot of people that's the way of the world now. Like, oh, if you ain't take a picture, it didn't happen. And people think, well, if I didn't work out, I don't have any content, man. You could post a scripture, post a
yeah,
motivational quote,
yeah.
just post something positive and watch how that sparks somebody, man. It doesn't always have to be you sweating bullets at the gym. I've noticed
Hmm.
people on here been posting like motivational stuff and
Yeah,
healthy meal
definitely.
preps and all that. Like, give us
Mhm.
all that. That's all
Yeah.
content.
And then when you see people post, go ahead. Not only just put the like and the love sign, go ahead and write something. Hey, good job, great, keep it up. Just that little stuff goes a long ways.
It
So
does.
go ahead, yeah, just do the fist. If you can't think of nothing, just do the fist. Or the thumbs up. Just
Everybody likes
leave.
the flex. Hit them with the
Everybody
flex.
like the flex. Yeah, everybody like it. So that just let people know that hey, I see you. I'm checking you out. Hey, I'm on your side. Keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. Don't stop because, like I said, we all in this together. And like you said earlier, Chris, it's a marathon. This is
Yeah.
a marathon. We right now, believe it or not, we are fighting for our life. We are fighting for our
Absolutely.
life. We trying to extend our life. So, all right, folks. Next Thursday, be here 9 o'clock, and we're gonna rock and roll. Another matter of fact, this is episode 16. So,
Wow.
wow, yeah, episode 16. So we rocking and rolling. So, all right, folks, y'all have a great night, great weekend, and I'm definitely glad y'all tuned in to check us out because I know y'all could have been doing a lot more things than watching us, but I appreciate every last one of y'all that tuning in, watching us, posting your videos, your pictures. I appreciate it. Keep doing it. Silver Fox Fitness Club. Peace.